Reality Transurfers. I am Renee Garcia, and this is TransurfingTV, the 78 Days of Practical Transurfing Day. Today, Day 70, Unconditional Love. I'm curious to hear this. I have never read this lesson, and somebody actually brought it up in the Facebook group. By the way, if you have not joined International Transurfing Institute Facebook group, it is off the chain, y'all. But somebody brought this up the other day. What do you think about unconditional love? And I was like, God, is that even a thing? Unconditional love? I know this term is sort of thrown around, but all my love is certainly conditional, right? I get treated right, or I bounce, I dip. I'm not about ready to suffer through anything for the sake of love. I have enough self-love, and if somebody doesn't respect my version of how I like to be loved, then I am out the door, y'all. So with that, remember, like this video and comment below. My world is taking care of me, and you just might win some of these. And remember the 2.0 course, everyone. It is awesome. And with that, I will get started. Day 70, Unconditional Love. If someone has fallen in love with you, consider it a miracle. Oh my God. Even if the feeling is not mutual, don't cold shoulder it. Treat the love shown to you with high regard and treat it very gently. If you think about it, being loved is a miracle. What if this is the last person who will ever fall in love with you? Oh my God. Treasure your love for another in the same way. Don't let it turn into a dependent relationship. Offering unconditional love, love without demands, is the only way of evoking similar feelings in another. Let go of the desire to receive or commandeer. Give your love just for the sake of it, without expecting anything in return. And then perhaps a miracle will happen and you will be loved in return. Oh my God, this is so funny. Oh, Vadim Zeland's interpretation. Imagine yourself standing in front of the mirror of the world. If your image is one of love, then the reflection will be the same. If your image contains the desire for mutual affection, you can forget about seeing mutual love in the reflection. The mirror will simply reflect your vain attempts to be somebody else's favorite. When love turns into a dependent relationship, excess potential is created, which brings out a kind of energetic pressure drop. Dependent relationships are created by setting conditions along the lines of, if you don't want to marry me, you obviously do not love me. If you love me, you are good. If you don't love me, you are bad. The greater the desire to possess, i.e., to be loved back, the greater the effect of balancing forces, which will do anything to spite you. Love, not tied to conditions, is free from possession, avoids dependent relationships, and generates creative, positive energy. Only unconditional love is capable of working the miracle of mutual love. Okay, I got a number of things to say here. One, I agree with Vadim Zeland that you absolutely should not give love with expecting something in return, right? Wait, before I get to that though, I'm so curious what it would be like to be in a romantic relationship with Vadim Zeland. Does he actually do this stuff? Like I was saying earlier, my love's pretty conditional, right? It's not that I'm expecting a certain treatment from somebody in exchange for something, but if I fall in love with somebody and then they start treating me poorly, I'm definitely not gonna just stick around and take it, right? So in that regard, love is conditional. We aren't gonna just put up with crap to remain in a romantic relationship with somebody and continue giving to them. I mean, that's just being walked on like a doormat. And I've actually been there a number of times in my life. I have been an over giver and hooked up with the wrong people that just took and took and took and cheated on me and did stuff, you know, I've been through it all. I've had a lot of pretty serious long-term romantic relationships being my age. That being said, I absolutely understand what Vadim Zeland is saying here about giving love, not expecting anything in return. So that is, of course, and I teach this in my Becoming Magnetic course, getting your love energy flowing out of you in a manner where it's like really free flowing and it hits your mirror and it comes back, and it is a miracle. Like, it truly is a miracle when you can get this energy circulating in your reality, not doing any kind of push or pull thing or games, or if you do this, I'll do this, or anything like that, but really just getting love energy circulating out of you, bouncing back from your mirror and coming back to you. This is absolutely transurfing in regards to love. And the ideal, the other thing I teach in the course is that sometimes what people do is they get hurt by someone and then they say to themselves, like, let's say, as an example, you give a gift or something in one of your past relationships, and for some reason the person doesn't respond the way that you wanted them to, and then in your mind you go, well, that's it, I'm never giving a gift again. So then you hold back that energy because you were burned. This starts to disrupt and give a distorted message coming back from the mirror. So understanding when you're retracting as well as giving and then expecting something in return. It's all about balance, right? Balancing a consistent flowing love energy or out of you that is both not expecting the exact same back in return, because remember, you don't get it from the specific person, right? This is Frailing 101. You don't give and then expect results from the person. What you're doing is you're giving to your mirror and you're expecting results back from your mirror. Not really expecting, but you know that if you give to your mirror will give you back in return. So maybe you're a super loving person and you're not in the right relationship with the right romantic partner. Continue to love, but if that person doesn't work out, do what you need to do, because your mirror, if you are healthy in that energetic love output, then it will come back to you in the way that it's supposed to. But the whole like unconditional love thing, I just really dislike that term because it denotes to me being a doormat, and we definitely don't want that as transurfers. So let me know your thoughts. I'm curious to know your thoughts. Remember, like this video and comment, my world is taking care of me, and you just might win some of these. And thank you so much for watching my video, everyone. Bye.